2025 is going to be an absolutely huge year for Xbox first-party titles, and I think this is the year that we started to see it at the end of the year, but this is the year that we see Xbox really start to roll, where, again, I've said this before, we're at the beginning of the Xbox domination generation. This is the year we start to see some of that domination. We really do. And when you take a look at just the first-party games coming out in 2025, it's actually pretty mind-blowing. It's actually really impressive and very exciting, particularly, first of all, if all of these titles hit, that's absolutely huge. If just a few of them hit, though, that's also absolutely huge. We're going to go over today we're going to go over in today's video what games are dropping in 2025. Only the first-party games. Only first-party studios from Xbox. What's all coming in 2025? Keep in mind, there are probably some studios here. There's probably some games here that we don't yet know about, or rather, there's probably games that aren't on this list. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is just what we know about so far. We're probably going to get some surprises throughout the year. Regardless, you'll see as we go over this list, it's highly, highly impressive. We're going to, as we talk about each one, I'll pull up the trailer for each one. That's how this will work. Before we jump into it, though, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. My name is X1 the Gamer. We drop videos like this all the time right here on this channel. We also have a podcast, X1 Daily. That's X1 Daily. Go check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Share it with your friends. Give us a 5-star rating and review. And let's jump into it. So as you can see, the first one dropping February 18th is Avowed. Now, this is set in the Pillars of Eternity's universe. We've seen a lot about it. We've seen some controversy pop up recently. Although everything I'm hearing, this game seems to be legit right now. I hope it is. This is from Obsidian. It has that Obsidian feel. It has that Obsidian vibe. It looks awesome. I hope this hits. I think it will be. It's a first-person RPG. The part that really sets the thing that really sets it apart, it's in first person and it's got magic. Those two things I think are huge. Well, plus the Pillars of Eternity universe, especially if you're a Pillars of Eternity fan. For those of you that don't know what that game is, go look it up. It's a turn-based RPG similar to Baldur's Gate, for instance, maybe the spiritual successor of a Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 3, etc., etc. It looks cool. It looks like a rich narrative experience. It looks Skyrim-like almost. It looks Oblivion-like almost, and it has a unique fantasy flair, and I'm very, very excited about this one. That drops again February 18th. Now, next up from Xbox Microsoft Studios, and this is what's so insane. Check this out. Next up, Doom Dark Ages. Remember, yes, that's right, Doom Dark Ages. It's a Microsoft studio. It's a first-party studio title from Xbox this year. How big is that? This is a bold take on Doom. It's medieval. It's the Dark Ages. You've got shields. You've got weapons from the medieval ages combined with that Doom smoothness, that Doom gore, that Doom speed as you go through the levels. This, I think, is going to be a solid entry into the series. I think we can fully expect that classic Doom brutality that we see. We're going to expect that Doom feel. And look how cool this looks. You've got bad guys, for instance, set in medieval ages or medieval-like bad guys. He's got a shield with a saw on it. Look, he cranks the saw up here. For those of you that are listening, we're watching this trailer live. I'm very excited about this game. Doom, since Bethesda has redone Doom here, since it's come out, gosh, in the last decade, and we have a few entries into it now, I have loved every single one. There is something about that buttery, smooth, fast gameplay. The way that Doom is designed is it encourages you to always be moving forward, always be in combat. That's how you restore your health, always be in melee combat. I think adding this dark, gothic aesthetic is going to serve Doom properly and is going to be great. We don't have a release date. Spring 2025. The previous Dooms have come out in May. So everybody fully expects it's going to be the same here. Doom Dark Ages, spring 2025, most likely May. Look at that though. Avowed, Doom. How huge are both of those? Next up, we've got one that's a very unique art style. When I first saw this, why is closed captions on this trailer? When I first saw this, I was not impressed. The more that I've seen on it, it just wasn't for me. The art style didn't do anything for me. The more I've seen on it on the combat side, though, the more I think I'm going to like this game. And that is South of Midnight. Now, we don't have a date on this. This is early 2025. It's probably going to be squished in between Doom and Avowed coming in February. I would say March here, end of March, early April for South of Midnight. Now, this is an action adventure from Compulsion Games. It has that Compulsion artwork. A lot of people love that artwork. That artwork may not be for you, but when you go and watch the combat, the boss fights here, that's the hook for me. That's where this looks like it's going to shine. And that's where I'm inspired. I tried to combine those two. That's where I'm excited about this. It also looks like it has unique folklore inspired game in the bayou in down in the deep south that I think is going to play a lot into this. South of Midnight, again, from Xbox, first party title here. Let's fast forward actually to some movement and combat here. Again, magic plays a huge part of this. There is the flying. Look how smooth this looks. Look how good. It actually does complement, by the way, the artwork pretty well. Where is the boss fight? Here we go. We get him fighting right here. You can see the fighting looks pretty good. It's action oriented again, and it just looks like a unique experience and a unique game. Again, Xbox, early 2025. Probably in between this and Doom. So I would say probably we can expect this March, April, right around there. Next up, we have, and this one is very exciting. Now, this is not footage of it, but Oblivion Remake. Word is that it's coming. Rumor is that it's coming. Rumor is that it's coming June 2025. If this is the case, I will be all about this. Oblivion dropped on the original Xbox. It was absolutely huge. It kind of put that series on the map, and then we were able to follow up with Skyrim, and that we were off to the races with Elder Scrolls. Oblivion redone, remade, remastered with updated gameplay mechanics, updated control schemes, I think would be huge, would be a joy to go back through and experience in its entirety, to piece together the stories, particularly if we start to get Elder Scrolls 6 trailers, Elder Scrolls 6 gameplay, Elder Scrolls 6 news and release dates. This would complement that so well. Again, rumor is this is coming in June of this year, and looks, I mean, first of all, it's a classic. Updating those classics, I think, is a smart move, and really smart by Xbox, really smart by Bethesda to do this for sure. Next up, keep in mind, again, all of these games, first-party studios, absolutely huge. And as if you couldn't get enough of the Oblivion style, the Avowed gameplay, we've got Outer Worlds 2 in late 2025. Now, everybody that's played the first Outer Worlds, I did. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's exactly what you expect. This has that vibe. This has that feel. It's a very Fallout sense of humor. It's a very tongue-in-cheek. It's a dark sense of humor. Outer World has that. They call it a satirical space RPG. That's exactly what it is. It's a satirical space RPG. It's a lot of fun. This is going to be another very solid entry into Microsoft's portfolio, into Xbox's portfolio and library. Keep in mind, while some of these games, Doom, for instance, will be multi-platform, Oblivion may be multi-platform as well, all of these games are going to be Game Pass day one. That is the beauty of Game Pass. That's why 2025, just from first-party studios, is so promising. You've got Outer Worlds 2, again, late 2025. I imagine this is towards the end of summer that this drops. We'll, I'm sure here in the next couple months, get a for sure release date here. Let's move on to a game that a lot of people are really excited about, and we've not yet had word on it, but rumored to be coming this year. You see the Turn 10 Studios there. That is Forza Horizon 6. The theory is that this is Tokyo. Tokyo is the most populous city on the planet. It is the most unique. There is a distinct vibe there. This is a fan trailer that was made of what a Tokyo type Forza 6 game would look like. And if you're not excited for this, you don't have a pulse. Forza Horizon 5 in Mexico, amazing. The biome's amazing. Forza Horizon 4, amazing. In the UK, Forza Horizon 3, we've gone back 3 Forza Horizons now. In Australia, one of the best, in my opinion. Tokyo would absolutely crush it. You've got Midnight Club vibes there. You've got club racing vibes there. Street races. There's a vibe to Tokyo. Now, this is expected full disclosure, it's just a rumor, but it's expected to be revealed in summer and to drop the later half of the year. If this is true, I think it is. If it is, this sets up the whole holiday for you, because you've then got Fable and Gears. That's right, Fable and Gears to end out the year with, just from Xbox first-party studios. Forza Horizon 6. You also, keep in mind, one of the things that Forza Horizon series has done really well is have different biomes within, especially with Mexico. You got a few different biomes. Australia was pretty good about it too. Less so, I think, in the UK, but what you did get is some cool snow levels there and an island level that kicked ass, honestly. Tokyo is set up to have those different biomes as well. You have the country, you have the mountains, you have volcanic mountains, you've got the ocean, and then you've got the city. And you've got a city life, a city racer life that is unbeatable, in my opinion. So that is expected, again, a summer announcement and a fall drop, 2025 Forza Horizon 6, which brings us to something we know for sure is dropping, and that is Fable. Now, Fable is scheduled for holiday 2025. It's huge in the Xbox lore, making its statement on the 360, really coming to fruition, going away for a little while. This is the first Fable entry in a while. I personally, this is my game that I'm most looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it for a few reasons. Number one, the Fable humor, fantastic. The Fable world, amazing. Introducing this to a new generation of players will be huge, especially if they're able to retain the Fable charm, the Fable world building that existed back in the 360 days. I'm very, very excited about Fable. Again, this is holiday 2025. Don't have an exact date yet, but it's humor, it's high stakes fantasy, it's Fable. Very much looking forward to this holiday 2025. And to round out the year, the last game that is dropping this year that we know about. Oh my goodness, I thought I had it up. Let's bring it up right here. You can see it right there. Gears of War E-Day, everybody. Gears of War E-Day. It's the first Gears in a while, just like Fable. It's a prequel, though, and this is what's so exciting. It's a prequel to the Gears of War series, focusing on Marcus and Dom during the Locust War early days, during Emergence. E-Day is Emergence Day. The trailer, we just got a little teaser here. This is the trailer right here of it. Nails the vibe, nails the feeling, nails the emotional connection that Gears is known for. Seeing this updated on new systems, this could be a console seller. This could be, for sure, a Game Pass seller. This, if done right, again, could showcase the power of the new consoles, could showcase this next generation of hardware that we're on. Very much looking forward to it. Nothing like a Gears game to jump in to play with your friends in that co-op experience, going through the campaign, and experiencing the prequel. Experience, how did we get to Gears? What was it like there at the beginning with some of the characters we've really come to love and appreciate? And that closes us out for the years. I think you'll agree with me. This is very solid. And in the spirit of console wars, I have a PlayStation. I love the PlayStation. Nothing against it. But when people on social media, your friends say, oh, Xbox has nothing, just list off these games. These are all first-party games coming. Is there anything like this out there? The ball is starting to roll. You can see Game Pass is going to be a powerhouse. Xbox is going to be a juggernaut. The reason they went and acquired all these studios is so that they can get in this kind of cadence year in and year out. This isn't it either. This is just what we know so far. We're going to have a few surprises in here, a few hype points, a few drops that we don't yet know about and aren't aware of. Fully expect that to happen. But as of right now, I think this is one of the strongest years, one of the biggest years to look forward to if you're an Xbox fan in a generation. And I think 2025 is going to be absolutely huge. Would love to know what you guys think. What of these games are you most looking forward to? For me, Fable, Forza Horizon 6, those are my two big ones. And then Oblivion Remake. I think, if that comes, I cannot tell you how excited I would be. It's inappropriate for this channel. Let me know, though, in the comments below. Don't forget that like button, subscribe to this channel. My name is X1 the Gamer. We drop videos like this all the time. Have a great rest of your day, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.